So I'll do record. All right. So objects on back plates, background. I'll go to view, image plane, import image, computer, desktop. Go get this, and then we'll go to, let's get this one instead. All right. So we have this right here. This is our street. And right now, let's just get a ground plane, scale it up a little bit. All right. So scale it, and let's just place it. So we use this or that. I just want to kind of maybe have something that's rectangular. So I'm just scaling in and out to find this street, to find the right perspective. And also we can use this edge down here to help us too. All right, look at this now. Just getting there a bit. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm going to go to view, create camera from view. I'll name it render cam. I'll select it and then I'll lock it. Now all you gotta do is just make your stuff, right? So if you have something you want to bring in, fine. Matter of fact, just to show you, let's do this. Let's go to just a cool little thing you can do. If you want to go this route, you can put whatever you want on here, words, anything. So let me stop sharing. I'll go to this. I'll go. So let's type in Arnold render. I'll go here. Mm, do this. So just type in Arnold render Maya. Yeah, this is it. So let's go to tutorials. Let's go to learning scenes. Ah, perfect. Let's go here to this car one, right? So what it did is it downloaded a zip file for me. And now I'm going to open that up. All All right, it's almost there. All right, so it gave me 3 files in here. Studio top, studio rear, studio side. I'm just gonna throw in studio top. Did it? Oh, this thing's stuck. Can't see anything. Um, okay. Did it do that? Okay, I think somehow hmm? I'm not sure exactly what happened. There's that cam. I'm in the right camera. There's the plane. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that background image. So this should bring it back. So go to image plane, import image, uh, desktop, class, um, this one, open, right? So here's this car. Actually, let's get out of this camera. F. So zoom in on this. Um, this is a light that came with it. And I'll delete that. And then there's this extra image plane, I mean ground plane right here. So we just have our car right here, right? So let's do this. Let's go back into our, I guess there's 2 render cams. So let's delete this one. Go back to this one right here. Perspective. Take this now, scale this. Okay, so it's already on the ground. We have this image plane. Let's do a render now, right? So let's go to Arnold, do the play. All right, so we have this right now. So I'll select this ground right here, right click, assign new material, Arnold, where's it at? Oh, AI shadow matte. Okay, so we'll do another one. Let me just go to this. I like using this one. Okay, we have that. So now let's give it some lights. So I will get out of this camera. Um, am I out yet? No. Perspective. All right. So let me give it a light. Arnold lights area. And if I look at this, it looks like the sun's coming in from this way. So we'll just turn it this way. Turn it down a little bit. Turn it up. I did that the wrong way. I was looking at it like I was on the other side. Perspective. But really, we're on the other side. So over here. Okay. Okay, you see it's starting off with something. Let's give it some more exposure. 10. Just looks a bit small to me still. Okay. Let's take it to 8.2. Okay. So now we get out again. Control D to duplicate. Move it over here. I'll take this one. Let's just kind of. Oh no, we're looking at it from the back side, right? So, oh no, I guess it's not a bad light to have. We'll just push it over here a little bit more. But then I'll go to this one, do a Control D, take it over here, get it from this. Let's go inside of our render cam shape. Okay, look a little something. Let's get ourselves a Skydome. So Arnold, lights, Skydome. Go to color, file. This file right here, not desktop. Do this again. Computers, go to E, HDR. Yeah, let's do it. Oh no, that's a JPEG. That's only because it's showing up. And if we don't want it to show up in the camera, we just go like this. So we still have the effect, but we just don't have the it's showing. See how I'm cranking up the intensity and it's still working? Mm. So now I'm just kind of going through and taking it down so I can get some good action. Let me go get a different HDR. Just not feeling that one as much. But the HDR will have an effect, just like this one. Oh, and check this out. Something else too. I'm selecting it. Car paint. Let's make it green. Now, if I really want to take this next level, look at this, right? I'll put this right here. Now peep this. I'll go to poly modeling, get myself a cube or something. Press F to zoom in on it. It's better if you have everything built before. So just letting you know. Here, Control E, G, 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 G. And then I'll just go through this knife. And I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. I'm just making a piece of geometry to kind of just to serve as something to give us shadows over top of the car. Okay, yeah, just want to make something kind of goofy. All right, then what I'll do is this. I'll take this, I'll put this right over the car. You know what I'm saying? A little fake. So let's see how this looks. Let's see. Um, let's press play. It's got an effect. You see it sort of? It's like over the front part of the car. So we'll do this. We'll take it right here. See how far over it goes. Okay, so we'll keep it right here, and then we'll do this. We'll select it, and then we'll go to display. I'll do this. I'll right click, assign new material, Arnold, add to surface. Make it look gray. Maybe it's sky block or something. All right. And then I'll go to It's not geometry. Arnold, no, wait. Why am I not able to see this? And actually, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna delete all this history, center pivot and all that. Go to this Arnold. This what it is. Primary visibility. So that means it won't render. I mean, this won't render, but it'll have the effect, like all the look of it and everything will still be there. So let's do another one. Where'd the render window go? Oh, here it is. All right. Let's just size it up a little bit. Let's go here. Oh no, let's touch our camera. Oh no, we don't do that. We go to this, our render settings. And then if we go here and we go to this HD 540 and let's just change it to 720 for this one. See what happens if I give it a little bit of light. So that's the old one. Oh yeah, and see this, check this out too. Right here is where like the last rendered thing is. This one is like, all right, we're gonna render. This is okay, what was the last render? So I click on this and I click on this. That means I can save the render. And remember, you gotta like click and hold. Like this bar is kind of janky. It's not like it snaps automatically. So it's like you gotta wait. Anyway, so that's that one. I just cranked up some of the color. So let's see what the difference is. And I'll just click on this one or I'll click on this one. Doesn't matter because they're both going to render and they're both going to keep the old one in memory. So that one was with negative 153 exposure, negative, positive. Huh, it's funny. The negative one looks brighter. But yeah, then it's just a matter of going through here and if we want to get like a final kind of thing, we're going to kill that one, right? And we go here. See, I don't know. Let's go specular samples. Transmission is Windows. Oh yeah, that little material selector thing doesn't work in this view. It only works in this one. So this is just like Maya render, like final render, basically. So let's save this one. I think I deleted the other one by accident. Now I'm holding down Alt, middle mouse button, click. So we see what happened when I increased those specular samples, which has to do with just the reflection, like the white highlights. So this is the first one. This one has a little bit more detail because it's getting like more highlight. I mean, more reflections off the environment, things like that. And then it's got some of that orange, and that orange is coming from the HDRI. Let me do one more thing. Well, I'll just try this. I haven't looked at any of these HDRIs. I could look at them, but I'm just kind of going through. Let's do a street. I have no idea what this is gonna look like, but we're gonna save the other one and do a new render and see. I don't know why those other renders aren't saving. See, I can't even tell if that's the new or old one. But you see how, like, the lighting will affect this. So you might look at this, not even think anything, or you might look at this, not think anything. I think this one looks better. Let me see if I can save it. That's strange. It should really be saving. Um, no idea. Oh, look, but the trash works. So throwing it away works, but saving it doesn't. So let me try this again. Let me just get some you know what? I got my Skydome in there. Let's see what happens if I just take it to one. Should be too bright in general. Oh wow, it doesn't look bad. Save the snapshot, and I'll just do this. I'll just do rotate Y. Let's do 180, just to give us the opposite reflections. Do another render, and then I'll just leave it like that. Because we can go back and forth and do this for a long time. So yeah, that's just with the light rotated. And look what we get. We get some cool shining off the wheels, but it might not make sense if the shadow's there. But it's up to you. But we have some cool reflections on the hood. And if you want to take it to the end and do the final one, I guess we could just keep all of these as is and then crank it up. Actually, there's one last thing I want to do. One last, very last thing. And let's do this. I'll go here and I'll select the windows from here just so I can get them. I don't see the material though. Glass windows, right? So right here. And I can go to, I guess it's transmission. This the one. So transmission is talking about like how the light passes through. So let's just get this right here. And remember, I turned it up to 720p. That's why it's a lot bigger in this preview render. So let's look at this. What can we do? Can we do anything with this? Let's see. Okay, we can. So let's go here. So we can kind of change the tint of it. And then transmission. What's this doing? The weight it's at one. If I take it down here, let's just put this back on white where it was. So you see the more to the right, the so it's like tinted and then it's like clear. So and then the less of this, the less glass we have showing up. So I guess if I wanted to be somewhat fancy, put like a green or what, it would be like green closer to white if I wanted that like slight tint. And then I'd probably put on blue, to be honest with you. Or I could choose this, find whatever this color is. So what color is that? All right. So this is what I do. Only because I don't have that color wheel. I'll click on this color and then find the opposite. Remember, it's like this or that. Yeah, I'll just choose this one. shift click outside, stop it, and then we'll just do this. Oh, no, no, no. And then for that final, we'll just go here. Take it to like 5 or something. You know what? I think I'd like for y'all to do one of these cars and put it somewhere. Yeah, I think I might have that. Oh, anyway, let me do this render. Now remember, I turned up the samples at the top, which is like the overall multiplier for everything. So when those get better, everything else gets better. And let's just see what getting better looks like. I'm looking at it as this right here, all right? So we see what a 15-second render looks like. Let's crank it up some more. So I just clicked on this to get the snapshot. And let's just, because this render is pretty fast, at least on my computer, I'm gonna turn these up, and then I'll turn this up to like 6. Which I brought these up, and then this brings up everything else. And then let's do a transmission. Let's do a 3 just to do it. Um, do one of these renders. The last one was 15 seconds, and it showed. But one thing to note is performance hit. But if we're just doing one frame, you shouldn't sweat it. Even if it takes 20 minutes, just go away, come back. All right, so let's look. And also let's look at this. This says 32 seconds, so it doubled. So let's go from bad. So we see the pixelation, right? See the fuzzies, see the noise. A little bit less pixelation, still fuzzy, still noisy. And then this, it's a little less noise. It's a difference. And if we cranked it up, we can see it again. Matter of fact, let's just do that one last time. So we see this is the other one. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see it with the wheels. Other places you see it like little places like this. But hey, look, it only took us 32 seconds. So in that case, we can just go a little wild. Let's just take this to 5. Take this to 5. Let's just take this to 4. And let's just take this to 8 and do one more. And then we're done. Should be done. This should look perfect. If we, for the amount of lights we have. But lighting is a constant process, kind of. So there's no like one fits all setting. And oftentimes I'll just do one light at a time in render and just see that effect. And then do another one and just see that effect. So, and at the end, combine them all for one final beautiful image. Okay, here we go. So let's check it out. I like to go through the back. I mean, through the, you know what I'm saying? The last one or the worst. So this, so now this, so now this. So we can see the noise clean up. I feel like one of these didn't save. Um, and maybe I didn't save the last one. It's a pretty big improvement. And there we go.